Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. It's BCTX. How? Not too much running at the moment, guys. There's nothing crazy going on. Very slow Friday, as usual. Emboss. Oh, damn. Up 22%. It's broken out of the channel down pattern. Finally. Woohoo. So anyone who is telling me that this is not going to break, they are incorrect. Morning, Rob, bro. Good morning. Good morning. That Emboss, nice. I'm going to retweet it now. Give me a sec. I'm going to try and find the post that I put it. So that's a bullish chart pattern. I haven't touched it since I posted it on Monday, I think. I'm going to try and find it now. Give me a sec. Just bear with me. I'll be with you guys in a minute. But yeah, Emboss is running. I'm not sure if they had news. I'm assuming they had some kind of news or something. That's why it's running. I'm trying to find this chart, so I have to scroll quite a bit to find this. Right, let me try. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This was this channel. Bang, bang, bang. This is gonna be funny. There's the chart I posted. Right, let's see what's happening in the market. Market's very slow this morning though. CEO tweeted EBS. Let me have a look at EBS. EBS is very low volume. What's the reason behind this one for this chart? Just curious to know, that's all. Maybe you're in it. But look, I mean, look at the larger time frame, right? I'm not even going to post this on Twitter, but can you see? I mean, look, bearish, right? So no need to enter this at all. I wouldn't be touching this personally. If you are in it, I don't really know what to say. I mean, it needs to break this trend line, obviously, but yeah, doesn't look too great at the moment, unfortunately, on EBS. TGTX can't break 990 holder. Would you always watch charts like this for a bigger move to the upside? TGTX, let me have a look. 30-minute chart. So I mean, I traded this yesterday personally. I took some here 10, I think like 1040, something like that. I entered around here yesterday, gave us an alert on the Discord. Let me check what entry I got in. Actually, I'll tell you now. We got in at 1035, so we got in before the break. Obviously, here I was willing to take that risk because we were in that big bullish run up, right? So there was the consolidation. I expected a way bigger move. I expected at least $12-13 yesterday. We can see it wasn't really strong enough to do so. The volume isn't quite there. It did only run 3% yesterday, but it is back in that consolidation zone. So you can just kind of set up these charts here again. You could say it's kind of broken out of this falling wedge pattern. So obviously it is still bullish. There's no pullback or anything yet. I would simply just mark this 1144 and look for that. If it breaks out, then you should expect continuation. But at the moment, there's nothing really crazy going on with this, unfortunately. So you need, I'll post this on Twitter for now. You really just need this level though. This 1144 break will send this pretty far because that is that next resistance level at the moment. And we've seen that it didn't break it yesterday. It should have broken it yesterday after that consolidation move. So TJ, watch 11:44 break. And that's T-non-T-N-N-O-N-N-O-N-O-N. Ooh, let me add this one. Thank you for this. Thanks, Tyro, bro. I'm gonna add this. So look, how would I enter this trade right now? All I do is simply just mark the high. If it breaks 180, I'll try and take some entries. It's a scalp trade. I don't expect 100% moves, so it's a very quick high risk trade. So I would only take a few hundred shares or 10 shares, whatever it is relevant to your size count. But this thing's going nuts. So yeah, definitely on watch. Thanks for this one, Tyrone. Yeah, I don't really care about the news, guys. I don't look at news or whatever. Something's happened with the play. I'm a day trader. I'm a scalper. I don't get emotionally attached to stocks and hold them. I simply just play technicals. That's it. So if it gives me a setup, I take the trade. Most I'll lose on the trade is 3%. So look for scalp entries above 180 break. So yeah, I don't play just because the news is great or it's got a PT of $5,000 or whatever the BS might be. Because a lot of it is most of the time, and it just gets you to buy the stocks, and then half of them they drop offerings as well. So be very cautious with the sub $1 plays especially, but and then also FDA news is very risky, so be careful with them as well. But obviously if you like the stock and you know a lot about it and you like the company, product, whatever it is, then fair play. But I personally just don't get attached to these stocks. Yeah, it's just not a good way to trade in my opinion. PSTV, this one's nothing really doing too much at the moment. I think it will run probably later today, hopefully, if it does hold. Let me just get the support level down here. So 148 is a support level here, or you can put 150, whatever you like. I'm only waiting for the break of high. There's no real direction at the moment. Trying to enter now, there's no volume. It's difficult to enter this trade. For my setup personally, Howell still in this falling wedge, so we need to draw a support line, which is this, we can say this 227. Let's move to 230. So yeah, this is the support level here. Hopefully it holds around this since open. You can see here its previous resistance, so let's see what this does. BCTX, this one's coming down again. This did just have news, so it's going to be very volatile like it has been here since the news came out. So no entries here, no reason to be trying to grab this and hope that it's going to break this high because of news. That's not the way to trade this. Just wait for it to at least push to the upside and start an uptrend, or at least break this 530. This is probably going to run, guys. This is probably the top play at the moment. As long as I think it's above VWAP, yeah, it should be. Oh, it's just lost it. So we just lost VWAP now, so this might come down quite hard. But yeah, all I'm waiting for is 180, that's it, on this level. So this is TNON. If you guys have any other charts, feel free to post them. Or I mean, tickers or anything, feel free and I will chart them for you. If you have any questions in regards to how I trade or any trade setups or something about trading related or just in general, ask away. I'm here if you need anything to understand my tweets as well. If you're confused or don't really understand my levels or anything, ask me. I can explain them to you as well, so it makes it easier for you to look for my trades. Also, just because I post charts on Twitter, that does not mean I'm in the stock. Okay, that's not what I do. I just post charts on Twitter simply because I like those setups. Doesn't mean that I get in the trades. If I do get in any trades, I post them in the Discord, where I give entry, stop loss, and targets as well with that. Damn, IFRX is coming down. This is weak. CLLS, damn, it's actually broken. CLLS is running. It is running. I repeat, it is running. We know what this thing did yesterday. What was it on? Let me have a look at this thing. 5 minutes. Let's see. This is breaking the downtrend, guys. This is pushing up. Yesterday's runner, I know it didn't really run over this. It only ran to 323. Didn't break that 339 high, unfortunately. But CLLS is moving. The fact that it broke a downtrend in pre-market is a very good sign. It gives us some momentum and a possible setup that we can look for. So this looks like it's trying to push now to $3. That big $3 was a huge level yesterday. So traded this yesterday. I lost on it in the morning. It came down to my stop loss and then bounced off it. But that was my only literally my only red trade for the week out of, I think, 16 trades or something. So yeah, I broke in the downtrend here, but $3 is what you should wait for, because look, we could see yesterday it was a lot of trading within this level and a lot of resistance as well. TNON, IFRX, I touched a little bit on it. There's nothing really. So look, after it got that 193, or it was that other break, I entered it here. I think, I can't remember what I said on the Discord, what level it was at the time. Oh, I think it was this 176. I took some under 176 and then it ran to 193. So I got like, I don't know, 6% or something on it. Look what's happening ever since it came there. It's pulling back. Where is it pulling back to? Simply to support level. So if it pulls back here, what do we expect to happen? To bounce off this level. That's it. So yes, I'm going to keep this on watch. Am I going to get in the trade now? Zero chance I will be doing that now. I just touched on Envos now, Jacob, I think. Also posted the chart. So even on Monday, I was going on about this chart, how I was in a channel down pattern, right? Like this. You can clearly see that it finally did break out of this level. And now we're pushing to the upside. 0.3845 is the next level on that. So, and then you have all the way up to this 0.528. 0.528. Yeah, 0.528. So there's your next, that's your next level. I know they're big levels or big ranges, but these are kind of just the main key levels. So look, that's 26%, and then obviously from here to here is 50%. So yeah, they're big moves, but these penny plays, that's what happens with them. So you do expect them to break pretty crazy. Howell, let me have a look. Howell, I like Howell. It's in this falling wedge right now. So this is setting up for a breakout right now. Is it going to break out? I don't know. It should break out, but let's see. A lot of selling, but this is the first green candle. This is the first green candle since that pullback of the high. So we've noticed that, why is it pulled back to this level? Okay, all we do is just look left of the chart. Here's an area of support, here's an area of support, here's an area of support. So look, we can see that 260 is that area of support. So all we do is just draw the line here, and then we notice, okay, cool, look, here's the support here, here, here. We've noticed that it's pulled back to this level. Now we should see a push to the upside. I do expect this to break out, but we don't know with a lot of selling here. But we will keep an eye on this for sure. I'm gonna definitely have this on my watch list since open. For sure, for sure. What time frame are your charts? This is the 5-minute chart. I mean, if something on a larger, like say for instance, there's another chart, I don't know, like ear, there's no volume. I just go to a large, like I'll go all the way to the 4 hour and be like, okay, what's happening? So if there's no real volume, it's difficult to see on smaller time frames just due to the lack of volume, obviously. So I just use larger time frames to give me an indication. But if we look in like IBRX, for example, this one, okay, look at the 4 hour. We have a lot of volume here, right? And then we go to smaller time frames, we still have a lot of volume as well, right? So when I trade and take my entries and stuff, it's 1, 5, 10, 15 minute. I don't really go higher than that, to be honest. When the market's slower, I use larger time frames. When the market's doing well, I look for basically just sniper entries on the 1 minute. So shorter time frames are just more risk. I'm sure you know that. PSTV. So this one, I mean, we can see here. All we do is just simply just do this, right? Just draw the trend line. from here to here, downtrend, bearish at the moment. Risky entries are above 165, safe entries are above 186. That's kind of how I look at it. This one I like a lot for sure. IFRX should bounce off this level, honestly, off the support level. TNON. I'm only still waiting for that 180 level. If you guys were trying to enter now, I don't know what to say. Should never have entered there. TSBX, just going to move this one off my watch list. AWRE. It's okay. It was up a little bit. It's up 45% yesterday. This thing was up to 163 earlier. But now we can see it's pulling back to that trend line. So there's nothing really crazy going on with this one at the moment. So just keep it there on the watch list just because it's yesterday's runner. IBRX played this one again yesterday. What did I enter this thing at? 342 is what was my entry yesterday. So yesterday around here. Around here on this candle. Yeah, it was this candle here or this one of these candles here. So we entered here, we got all the way up to 380 yesterday or 377, which was a pretty nice trade. ALDX was very, very disappointing yesterday. It had that strong run up at open, and then ever since then it was just dumped, right? So we can see though, if we're looking at pre-market, our price action, yesterday's price action, actually it was consolidating yesterday. The day before, we can see that this was an area of support. It's literally pulled back to us now around this $2 level. Now we can see it's trying to push off this support level and push to the upside. I'm waiting for this 220 for possible entries on it. Sup, Z Trader bro? What's up? What else is moving? PSTV, just keep an eye on this one. Caught the bounce of 120 or 130. Which play was that? This TNON. Oh, TNON. Oh yeah, I just seen your Discord now. Oh damn, nice. Nice. Yeah, this one, if this holds, it'll be a nice play to trade with today. Howl, this one's got a lot of attention. Definitely keep this one on watch. It is in a falling wedge right now, so we do expect it to break above. There has been a lot of selling since it reached that high, so we're gonna have to wait for it to see what it can do. Pretty much a bullish engulfing candle here, but it should reverse, but we don't know yet. Intraday, I would probably be entering this trade right now though, to be fair. CHRS, this stock has been pretty solid all week. Looking at the larger time frame, look at this. We did have a slight pullback here, but we've seen that ever since, when was this? Yeah, so beginning of the month, we've just been pushing up like this. Now what we're forming, if you guys know chart patterns well, I highly recommend learning this one. It's very easy. It's called an ascending triangle, right? This is just where you expect the price to break above. So this is actually setting up for a breakout as we speak. So I'll chart this and post this on Twitter for you guys to see. So 345 is the level to break, and then it should continue and push to the upside. It ran 4% yesterday, but like I said, since basically the end of the month, last month, we've seen that it's pushed to the upside quite a bit. So from 250 all the way to 350, so $1 move, which is kind of nice to see. So then as now, if it breaks this level, we have $4, room to $4. So I'm just going to chart this for you guys so you can see the levels. What is this? 285. So these are the levels here I've just drawn for you guys to see. So yes, I do expect price to break out of this. What do I expect price to do? Is simply doing this. Break up, retest, and push to the upside. So this is a slow mover. I don't know. I'm expecting this to break out, but it is Friday, so just be wary of that. So I'm expecting a breakout. This looks good. Yeah, MVOS is in play. I know a lot of people will be jumping in this MVOS, guys. So be very cautious and careful with this trade because I don't really know too much about it, but I know a lot of people on Twitter on it. If you say anything bad about it, they cry. kind of like the AMC. But this BXRX also looks good for sub $1. AVTX as well. You need this 0.1050 break on that. Is there anything else moving? DOCN, how was? You guys can post some more tickers. I will chart some for you. Let me look at the CLLS as well. I just want to keep, it's coming down. KS is coming down, PSTV. So you guys can see I'm just kind of rinsing and repeating the plays previously. So I'm not really looking at too much at the moment. I'm kind of just focusing on these kind of plays here because I don't like to look at 20, 30 plays at a time. It's almost impossible to get in every single trade. All I personally do is just focus on setups with high volume and the runners in the morning, because that just gives me higher chance and higher probability of trades working out in my favor. RVPH, this one's not looking too good at the moment. 15% yesterday it ran, which is not bad. Risky entries would be this entry here, this high. What is this? 533. Yeah, so 533, and then this would be support here. 420. So you can mark this 420 level. Orange like that. Just finish the trend line. So you can look for entries if it breaks, I guess, above this 533 level. It's not my kind of setup, but so there's 533 breaks needed on this. Howell. Oh yeah, Veery. Let me have a look at Veery. Howell still in this wedge. T-known. What's happening with this thing? There's a bullish engulfing candle right here. Veery. Veery did react. Veery, I charted this yesterday. So look, Veery broke that downtrend, right? I'm expecting continuation from yesterday. I don't know anything about the stock, but simply just looking at the price action of a downtrend break after it came all the way from 0.42 level. So this was an entry point here. I mentioned 0.7 yesterday. If anyone did enter that, I know 2 people did in the Discord, 3 actually. Entered this Veery here at this 0.70 to 71 level. They entered and then ran, all the way to 0.9. So this was a big move yesterday. Let me look at this increase. Yeah, so that was a 23% move yesterday, which is great to see. CDO. Not too much going on with this. Still that 0.4 level is an entry point. At the moment, I wouldn't be entering it. Not my kind of setup for now. I mean, it's $1 to $1 as well, so this is kind of what you have on this. It is making, I guess, higher lows, but you needed to break 0.4 and then you have room to this 0.52. 0.52. So I'll post this on the chart, on Twitter for you to see on this. So we have, this does have room to 0.52, so I'll just mention that on this one. So CDO, so you have room to 0.52 level. If you can get this 0.4 break, you should be good. Anything else moving at the moment? What's let me have a look at this NVOS one more time. So NVOS is simple, guys, with this. Like, look what's happening, right? All you need to do is just mark the high, 0.34. Breaks 0.34. You can look for entries and expect it to run to 0.3845 and then all the way to this 0.5280. So that's the way you can trade the stock. Trying to enter now is not a good idea. Why? Because it's been rejecting this level once and twice. So wait for it to break, look for an entry if it breaks above. Otherwise, there's no point in entering now. T-non's consolidating. Let's just put this as the area of support. So 132. It's going to be all the way down here. I suppose $1. So $1 there is support here. So we can put this yellow. I'm gonna move this to this candle here, 130. So this is what we have now on this, and then Howell, struggling to hold this level. It's decision time right now. You kind of needed to break this 275. PSTV still in that downtrend. No reason for an entry on this. Isn't Tina on a reverse split? I honestly have no idea. Let me have a look. Tenon passes FDA level 2 inspection. I think that's what I saw about it. I don't know about the reverse split. I'm not sure though. Could be wrong. All right, I'm gonna go over my watch list, guys, and then I'm gonna head into the Discord because I have to do some live trading again today. So let's see what we have in store. So this CHRS, keep this on watch. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to put this on watch, CHRS, expecting this one to break out of this ascending triangle that I drew. AWRE, I'm just going to keep this on my watch list. It's nothing crazy. I don't expect anything at the moment. It just ran 45% yesterday, so that's the only reason why I have it on my watch list. So we'll start from the top. There's no real reason why this one's at top. I don't have a ranking order. I'm kind of just focused on the best setup. So this one would be up there for sure. 180 is what I'm kind of looking for. Howell, this it might break out of this level. Otherwise, it needs to hold this 230. We have PSTV. This is another trade that has potential to run. Only 5% yesterday, but it is up 13% today. Breaks this trend line. 162 might be possible entries on this. So 162 you can look for entries, but 186 is safe for entries. CLLS is coming down. I'm waiting for it to break $3 simply because of yesterday's price action. Look at it. We were trying to break $3. We couldn't break it. Well, we did, but we didn't hold above that level, sadly. So we're back down here, 275. Yesterday's low was this, so I'm just actually going to mark this in a different color. So 280 was the low of yesterday. So just all you have to do is just mark the low here. We can use this blue color. So this was the low of yesterday. So this is pre-market action. This is when the news came out or whatever earnings. I don't know what happened here, why it ran, but we can see that it ran up in open or ran up with the news. There's always going to be a pullback. There's the pullback. Wait for the reversal. Here was the reversal where we entered. Hassie gave a nice alert and I did as well for this. And then this was the low. So what I'm going to do is see if this holds as 280 into open. And that will be a possible entry point because of yesterday's support zone. So that's all I'm doing is simply just marking what happened yesterday's low. And then even yesterday's high, which is all the way up to 339, which I have. So I'll put that blue if you want. And then intraday, we can do, intraday high is this 323, which was a double top, unfortunately. So we can put that in yellow. So I'll show you the lines now and explain what these mean so you guys can get a clearer picture. So yellow, yellow, purple, just remove, we'll keep purple here. So how this works is very, very simple, okay? So we have the blue lines are just the high and the low of the previous day, okay? So we can see here the high of yesterday was obviously this 339 pre-market, and then the low of the day was, let me switch these colors around, sorry, give me one sec. So 280 was here, and then we have 252, which is this here. So here, these are the lines here. So look, the pre-market low of yesterday was 252. The high of the day yesterday was 339. These are the blue lines. The blue is just the high and the low of pre-market yesterday. Then intraday, all we're doing is marking them with the yellow. We have the yellow low is 280, which was pretty much at open yesterday, which was a 280 here. Then the intraday high was 323, which we hit it twice, which is considered a double top, which means that you expect price to pull back, right? That's a bearish reversal pattern. So it's done exactly what it's supposed to as a chart pattern, right? So for those who don't understand, this is just to make it clear for you guys to understand. You can see here that this is a double top here and here, right? And then we can see now that it's pulling back to this 280 level. Right now, we do expect this to hold this and hopefully break this trend line, push above 3, and then go all the way up to at least 323 level. So I'm going to keep this on watch for sure. This is going to be one of my top watches. IFRX as well. I like this setup a lot, simply because it is up 12%. Yes, it was down 30% yesterday, but I'm not really too worried about yesterday's price action. I focus more on what's going on today. And then which other one is there moving? What's T-Non doing? Is T-Non come back up? So T-Non is setting up for a breakout now as well. This is on the 5-minute chart. So this is a falling wedge pattern. I do expect this to break out. It's breaking out right now, actually. So why do I like this setup? Simply because I have this 130 line as an area of support. Here was the area of support. It held there again. It's holding here again as a green candle close. We're in a falling wedge. We have the 1-minute chart. There's your bearish engulfing, or bullish engulfing, sorry. We do expect this to break out. 180 level is what I'm kind of looking for an entry if it does. Otherwise, maybe I'll get a little bit earlier. But yeah, T-Non looks very good at the moment. This would probably be my #1 setup. And then we can put this here. CLLS, I like this one a lot. And then Howl, we can see this one as well. So this is also setting up for a breakout, still holding this level. So I'm going to head into the Discord now, guys. I know there's a few of you in here. If you can do me a favor and like up the stream, I would really appreciate it. And then also subscribe if you guys haven't. Hassie is starting to do the watch lists for the next day for you guys. So I know some of you guys are joining that as well, which is good. Unfortunately, I'm in bed already by then. But if you guys want to join the Discord today, I am doing live trading with Hassie. So feel free to join. Here is the link if you want to join. I'll catch the rest of the members in there. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great Friday. I only will be trading for like an hour and a bit. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great Friday. And I will catch you all on Monday. Bye, guys.